There we go. Hello, everybody. My microphone was muted because I'm an idiot. Welcome to another episode of Chaturday. As I realize how much of an idiot I am. Hopefully everyone is doing good. I know I don't have the chat up here. I'm trying to figure out, because I don't use Restream anymore. So I'm trying to figure out a good way to get, like, the chat up there. I tried using the browser source, like, regular YouTube tool, but it just doesn't work well. So let's see who's here. Let's see, I see. Come on, mouse. What's this? Oh, that's cute, nice stuff. Okay. Sorry, I'm learning stuff. Hi, Eric. Hi, Lucas. Hi, Zach. Hi, My. Hey, Cubiclo. Hey, DRP. I did see that, yeah, so, I want to plug that really quickly. The Rehydrated Relief for 2025, ouch, that we have titled the Title Relief is happening very soon, in about 3 weeks. 3 weeks? Or 4 weeks? 3 weeks. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 weeks. Yep, so 3 weeks from today, we'll be starting the Title Relief. I still don't know what I'm doing yet for it, so don't ask what I'm going to be playing for the event. Don't ask when I'm streaming yet, because schedule isn't out yet. We're still working on some of the finer details. But just know that obviously we're raising money for Child's Play. Yeah, so we're actually doing this this relief a little bit differently. We're actually doing it before the game comes out, before Titans Attack. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the first Rehydrated Relief was after Rehydrated came out. I'm like 99% certain it was after Rehydrated came out. And then the Cosmic Relief, I actually don't remember. I don't remember if the Cosmic Relief was before or after. I want to say it was after. But this time, we're doing it before the game releases. So, we're giving away copies of Titans of the Tide. We're still not even sure exactly how many. We're still working out some details. We're seeing if we can get some copies from THQ Nordic, because they've given us copies of games to give away in the past. So, we're trying to figure all that stuff out, especially because, like, now that myself, Sheriff, Ryder's now officially too, we're all technically now partnered with THQ Nordic. We can actually apply to get giveaway copies of games and stuff, so we're still trying to work all that stuff out, because we want to be able to obviously give away copies of the game to you guys for supporting the event. And obviously, like, you know, given that the game won't be out yet, if you win, you'll probably figure out on like the 9th or the 10th if you won the giveaway. That's before the game comes out, so if you had the game pre-ordered, you can cancel your pre-orders if you won the game. So all exciting stuff. Well, as of right now, I don't have, so whenever because I'm like 99% certain I'm going to be getting a review copy of Titans of the Tide, but obviously, if I do, I won't be able to talk about it. So, like, if let's say I get Titans of the Tide, and I'm playing it, and you ask me in the Chaturday 2 weeks from now if I have it, I won't be able to answer that. So, so just know that if I get it, I won't be able to say. But that's the thing, I will say, if I don't get it, I will say I don't have it. I have a review copy of it. But if I don't say anything, then, you know, you can put the pieces together. Thank you, Eric. Hopefully you're having a good name. Or hopefully you're having a good name. I'm a freaking idiot. Hopefully you're having a good day. I was reading your chat when you said my name. Hopefully you're having a good day. I mean, you have a good name, too, but hopefully you're having a good day. Yeah, I know these THQ Nordic said they're going to release it when it's ready. We don't have a date on that yet. Obviously, when it does happen, when we do get the demo on the Switch 2, I will probably play it. Like, I know I did a stream of the demo for the channel like about a week ago, or like at the beginning of this week. But given that it's the Switch 2 version, I'm sure a lot of people will want to see how it runs on the Switch 2 and all that jazz. So stay tuned for that. Also, so before we get into the main topic, being the Luigi's Mansion 4 concept series, because I am really excited for you guys to watch it. Because we're not gonna spend the whole time talking about the concept series, because there's really not that much to talk about, you know. This is just me trying to promote it and like be like, hey, it's coming out soon. I want you guys to know that this video is a long one. It's probably going to be the longest video I've ever uploaded that isn't a gameplay video. So part of me is excited, but part of me is nervous because I'm like, I don't know how if people are going to actually watch a feature-length 2-hour long video. Chat's not showing up. I know. I'll be working on that. That's gonna be. I should have that fixed for the next Chaturday whenever I do it. But I'm literally. So basically, I don't know if for those of you who don't follow me on Twitter /X whatever. I've been busy. I've been very, very busy with content. Literally, just the other day, like on Thursday, I was working on 4 videos at once, which is the most I've ever actively worked on in a singular moment. 2 of them are done now, thankfully. The first one, I edited, if you guys saw, the announcement video for the title relief, the little skit that Writers DX and myself did, I edited that. So, it felt kind of weird seeing my own edited video on someone else's channel. It's kind of weird. But like Writers pitched the idea, like, you know, he wanted to do like an announcement for the title relief, obviously. And he was like, I wanted to do like a little skit for it. And he was like, you know, he told me, he's like, I know that you've done like some Halloween skits in the past and like that's your kind of forte. Would you like to help me with this? And I said, that would be awesome. I would love to do it. And he sent me like over a script of like this skit idea that he had. And I read through it and I was like, okay, I really like this. And then he said, you know, like, I'll send you my clips. And then he said, I trust you. Make whatever you think would work best. So I read through the script. I was like, okay, I can do this. And you guys gotta give me props. I put that video together in about a day and a half. It took me a day and a half to put that video together, to take Ryder's footage, get my footage, edit all that together. Took me only a day and a half. And granted, I wasn't working a whole day and a half. Like, that's just like the amount of time that it took me, like, for in and out video editing. Like, that's pretty freaking cool. That's pretty cool on my part. The second video that I completed is going up Monday. Now this video is a big risk video. It's a video that I know a lot of you guys probably won't watch, but it's a video that I'm making for the sake, because I saw someone ask. I'm also partnered, so like it's kind of cool. I've actually been being partnered with a lot. I'm officially partnered with THQ Nordic now, and I'm also able to announce that I'm officially partnered with Square Enix now. It's so freaking weird to be partnered with these companies now. I mean, Nintendo, if you guys want some Nintendo partnership tea, I could probably spill some stuff in a little bit. I mean, not that much has happened. It's all speculation, but I can talk about that later if you guys want me to. Bandai Namco, so DRP asked about Bandai Namco regarding Pac-Man. Bandai Namco actually rejected me. They rejected me for a partnership. They said, basically, they gave me a list of potential, they were like, you know, like, the reasons why we're not taking you in at this time is something from this list of reasons. And the only 2 things I could think of why Bandai Namco didn't, like, accept me is either A, I don't talk about their properties enough, but I don't think that's the case because of how much I cover Pac-Man World 2 Repack. The other thing that they said, which I think is more likely the reason, and it's as simple as my channel's not big enough yet. I don't have a big enough channel to work with them. Which is funny because I'm partnered with THQ Nordic, I'm partnered with Square Enix, and I've worked with Nintendo, yet I'm not big enough for Bandai Namco. I'm not going to stir trouble because of it. I mean, realistically, now that Pac-Man World 2 Repack is out, I'll cover the DLC when it comes out. Though, they're not working with Supermassive anymore, so the Dark Pictures Anthology isn't under Bandai Namco anymore. So, I mean, I guess really Pac-Man's the only thing I'd really realistically cover from them, so... Ah, well, it's not the end of the world. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm part of Square Enix, which is where Monday's video comes in. I'm working on it, or it's done now, I finished it. I finished a video that talks. It's actually my first ever, or actually might be my second. Funny, I think I did a video essay before on this same franchise. I did a video essay on Life is Strange, which I don't know how much you guys know, but it's become one of my favorite game franchises. I know not a lot of you guys care about it, so I appreciate you sticking through with me on this one. But I absolutely love the Life is Strange franchise. I love the Life is Strange franchise, and I'm doing a video's coming out Monday. It was a really easy video to do, thankfully, which I'm glad. It makes the buffering, and it lets me dedicate my full time to Luigi's Mansion 4 now, getting that wrapped up. But it's a video about Life is Strange and what I want them to do in the future of Life is Strange. And usually, like, I'll do videos like that. Like, I've done videos like that with Luigi's Mansion, for instance. Like, that's literally what the Luigi's Mansion 4 concept series is. The Luigi's Mansion 4 concept series is all about what I want to see next for Luigi Mansion. This video is kind of the same thing, but a little more simple for Life is Strange. But the thing is, I'm actually partnered with Square Enix. They watch my videos about them. So it's one of those videos where it's like, I'm doing this video about a franchise for a company I'm partnered with, and how I want to see them. So it's weird, because like whenever I do Luigi's Mansion, it's like, okay, I'm not actually partnered with like Next Level Games or Nintendo or something, so it's like the chances of them actually watching this are nil. But this, they might actually watch this, so it's one of those videos that I know won't do well. But I'm kind of hoping it does. Okay, so let me get back on chat, because I kind of and the other two videos I'm obviously still working on. I don't want to. Well, actually, you know, I'll announce them. The next video after the Life is Strange one. It's funny enough, when I upload it actually kind of depends on how good the Life is Strange video does. Because if the Life is Strange video does well, then I'll wait until the next week. But if it doesn't do well, then I'm going to upload it the same week, because I'm almost done with this video as well. I mentioned this a couple months ago that I was doing this. Another episode of the Nintendo Dorks podcast. But this one, actually, this one might be the longest video. Actually, it's probably going to be tied. So yeah, there's going to be two really long videos, one right after the other. I did a Mario Party game ranking video with Zoomzyke, who does the Identifying Luck videos. If you watch those, they're amazing videos where he dives into each Mario Party and like how you can have different strategies, and really good videos. Him and I sat down for 2 hours. The video is a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, but this video is 2 hours long. 2 hours long. So so if you guys like Mario Party, you got a really good one coming up. Either this coming Friday, or the next, or the Monday before the Luigi's Mansion 4 concept series. And then, obviously, like, the Luigi's Mansion 4 concept video is the other video I'm working on. So, alright, let me catch up on chat. I see that there's been a lot of chats, so I'm probably gonna skip around a little bit. Here we go. Hey there, Squid Kid, how you doing? Who else is in the relief? Right now, in the relief, confirmed so far. There's some other people that we're in talks with, but confirmed, we got Riders DX, myself, Sheriff the Great, Justin Tendo, Dave Ace, Who Needs Normal, shit, there's two more, Demeech, and Who Needs Normal, and Chester, duh, CMB Extra, duh. Those are the 8 people we got confirmed so far. We've got some more people in the group. You know, I'll confirm someone else, who's been in release before, and it's probably not much of a surprise that they're back. If you guys remember Basub, I know he does like a lot of Sly Cooper content now, or I don't think he does like that much content nowadays, but he's back for the relief. But I think, let me look in the group, because I think that is the only other returning face. And the only reason Bassett wasn't in that video is because he joined the conversation like after we recorded the thing. So hold on, let me see who else is in the group. Anyone else that you guys would know from previous reliefs? Nope, that's it. I mean, we got a couple other people who joined, but those are the familiar faces. All the new people, I'll let Riders announce. My name's Beautiful. Thank you, Eric. I'm about to make the patch for for Luigi Mansion Beta Revisited. I did see that Portable Productions did release that the beta revisited mod thing. I've been debating potentially streaming that as part of the Spooktober thing, and I know some people might be asking, where have the Spooktober streams been, because I was going to do them this month. This month has actually been a lot busier than I anticipated. Like I mentioned, all that stuff I've mentioned before, and some other stuff that I can't talk about yet. But I've actually been very busy, and it's been shocking. This week, I'm going to be free. I'm going to be streaming Zombie U this week, and Dying Light actually is probably going to be first, because Dying Light the Beast, Techland actually gave me a review copy of that. I'm not partnered with Techland or anything, but they gave me a copy of the game, so I should play that, like, immediately. So, Dying Light, I need to get out, like, immediately, so I'll probably play that, probably tomorrow, and then I'll play some Zombie U, which I know some people actually express interest in that one, which I'm shocked, because I actually have a whole Zach Plays. It's not one of my first, but, like, I got a Zach Plays from years ago, where I played Zombie U, but it was, like, the Xbox version. But I'm going to play the Wii U version for stream, because it's the original. Let's see here. Luigi's 4, it's been 2027, 26 is better for Mario Maker 3. I mean, Luigi's Mansion 4 doesn't have to be in a different year than Mario Maker 3. They're two completely different games. I even want to say, didn't Luigi's Mansion 4 come out like around the same time that Mario Maker 2 did? Hey Siri. When did Super Mario Maker 2 release? 2019, yeah, literally the same year. So I think Mario Maker 2 released 4 months earlier than Luigi's Mansion. They're not mutually exclusive. Will you do Let's Plays or live streams of Titans of the Tide? I probably will. I mean, there'll definitely be a Zach Plays, like, series, like a video series, but I'll probably also live stream it as well, because you guys know I like to do my first reaction to a game that I'm excited for. But, like, if it's a game that I'm reviewing, obviously, I gotta play it before you guys are allowed to see all of it. So I just record it, and then I put it up later. But I probably will also live stream it after the Zach Place is done. What's a better purchase to make, the DK DLC or Mario Galaxy 2 for Switch? I mean, it depends on what you like. If you really liked the Donkey Kong, if you liked DK Bonanza, then I would definitely recommend the DK Bonanza DLC, because it's only, what, $10, $20, whatever. But Mario Galaxy 2, if you really liked it back on the Wii and don't mind spending the $40, then, you know, that's also a really good one. But I haven't played Galaxy 2 yet, so I can't speak to how good it feels on Switch. So should you be the first to know if there's a new Life is Strange game? I'm not gonna be the first to know if there's a new Life is Strange game, but I mean, like, Square Enix, they gave me a review copy of Double Exposure. So, like, you know, I'll get a review copy of the game, and they'll probably invite me to any like press event, whatever, that I happen to be around, whether it's at PAX West or they do stuff at New York Comic Con. I can't talk. I got an opportunity. Nope, I can't say anything. I've been so busy. It's so weird how busy I've been. Like, it feels weird. Imagine if you're able to partner with Next Level Games. That would be sick if Next Level Games actually watched my stuff and actually took any of it into account. I don't think they do, but let's see. Luigi Mansion 4. Who is the ghost girl? You mean Harmony? Well, you're gonna meet her in 2 weeks. You'll meet Harmony. Let's see here. Is partnering with THQ Nordic means that you can approach Purple Lamp as well? Well, yeah. Like, I mean, Purple Lamp, like, works with THQ. Like, THQ Nordic. Okay, so Purple Lamp are basically, they only really develop the game. They're the ones making the game. Anything in terms of, well, publishing, obviously, that's all THQ Nordic. So any communication I do regarding any of the SpongeBob games developed by Purple Lamp would be through THQ. Kind of like with how Life is Strange is developed by Deck 9, but I communicate through Square Enix. Like, I don't actually, I mean, I have talked to Deck 9. They're really nice people there, but I work through Square Enix for anything Life is Strange related to. Like, you know, it's not like Nintendo, right? Like, I got a review copy of Donkey Kong. Well, I'm not gonna use that one. I'll use Mario and Luigi Brothership, right? I didn't work through, what was it, Tantalus Media, who developed it, whatever. I worked through Nintendo because they're the publisher. Same kind of deal. Let's see. Can you go to conventions now that THQ Nordic shows? Oh yeah, of course. Like if THQ Nordic are at a convention, like I'm assuming I'd be able to walk up to one of the rest and be like, hey, or I'd probably get an email from THQ Nordic. I'd probably have an appointment set up with them because like whenever you go to a convention, like so like for example, PAX West, right? Whenever I go to PAX West, I'll usually have appointments scheduled with studios I work with before I go, like Square Enix. I did the Final Fantasy VII and Dragon Quest 1+2 HD remake video where I worked with them to put together that video, and that was all pre-planned. That was all pre-scheduled before the convention. So if THQ Nordic are at PAX East, let's say, I would probably get an invite from them to attend something. So it would be by invite. Like I wouldn't just go up and be like, hey, I work with you guys. Like I'd already know. You ever done content with Shift? No, we did a live streamed we did a live stream together for the Rehydrated relief, where we like announced the giveaway winners and all that. But I've never actually done content with Shift. And probably wouldn't. Like, he's very busy. He's doing his own thing. He's not... Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic. He's not even involved with the relief this year. I mean, he's only ever been involved with the first one. Like, he helped with the first one, get it off and going. And then, obviously, Riders... It's... I don't want to, like, discount anyone else who's helped out with the relief. But now, it's more so... It's Riders DX, Sheriff the Great, and myself who really... And obviously, we've got other people involved who are part of, like, our admin team who are helping us run it. But really, Riders DX, Sheriff the Great, and myself, we're the ones who really, like, kept it, like, going and have worked on it a lot. So, yeah, so Shift isn't really involved, and Shift's doing his own thing now. I haven't talked to Shift since the very first Rehydrated relief. I mean, I've watched his streams, and I've, like, you know, I've engaged with the community a bit, but, you know, he's doing his own thing. Let's see. I want to see Purple Lamp, Magical Mirror Star, Mickey Mouse. That's an interesting one to see remade. Have you designed any other portrait ghosts for the edition for concepts outside the ones that will appear in the Supercut? Of course, no. So for the Supercut, there's a few extra things. So I am adding some extra content in there, like just some like little extra little. It's mostly for transitioning between episodes because what I'm trying to do with the concept series is, or with the Supercut is. Because of the fact that every episode, like, I could have just slapped all the episodes together of the 8-part series and the Portrait Ghost series and just called it a day, but I wanted it to all feel cohesive. I wanted it to feel like it actually is one big video. So, I've added some scenes in between some of the episodes. Some episodes were easy to just kind of cut and transition to, but others I had to create like little things to segue between episodes. So I did that, but I didn't actually create any extra ghosts, there are more rooms, if that counts, because originally so this is something this is like the last thing I'm really trying to do with the video. I actually kind of changed Hank a little bit. I've changed I don't want to say too much, but I've changed something about his boss encounter. Not necessarily changed, but I've added to it. So, and I actually have to, this is the, like I said, this is like one of the last things I have to do. I have to go back through and make sure that it doesn't contradict anything that I said in the episode where it talks about him, the Portrait Ghost episode of the actual series, like the 8-part series. But I haven't added ghosts. I haven't added anything crazy or new, because I was debating it. I was really debating, like, do I want to add some extra ghosts? But I figured, I feel like there's enough content there. Like, there's enough I think there's what? Like 15 portrait ghosts in that video, because there's the 7, there's the 7 from the main series. There's Eva. There's Mr. Z. There's Lucky. There's Jack. There's Spark, or not Spark, Power Surge. There's a lot. So I'm like, you know what? I don't think I need to add any more, especially because the video's already 2 hours long. Like, I don't think it needed anything. And now I've talked about Melody and Van Gore. So yeah, like I think there's enough Portrait Ghosts. I felt like I didn't need to add more. I will say, there actually is one cut ghost. I did cut a ghost that I had made for the series, and I'm wondering if I can find a picture of him, because there's a whole thing that I cut. It wouldn't be on my phone. It's not on this computer. And I debated adding that ghost in, being like, you know what? Like, this is originally a cut ghost. I can add him in. But I was like, the ghost, I didn't feel like, he needed to be added in. So let's see here. Just got the Life is Strange Ghost on Switch. Which is the best game to play first? I mean, I think for Life is Strange, you gotta play them in release order. You gotta do one. I mean, because here's the thing, right? Because Before the Storm is a prequel to the first game, but it's a prequel where I feel like you still have to play the first game first to really appreciate what the prequel does. So I'd say play it in release order. The first game, so Life is Strange 1, then Before the Storm, then 2, then actually, you know what? Maybe actually no. Do I mean, Double Exposure you should definitely save till last. I think Life is Strange 2 and True Colors are interchangeable. Life is Strange True Colors technically is the 4th game, so should be second to last, but it has a character in it, and it loosely ties into things that were in Before the Storm. So actually, no, screw it. I'll say play Life is Strange 1 first, then Before the Storm, then True Colors, then 2, then Double Exposure. That's the order I think you should play it in. What console you gonna get Titans on? Switch 2. You know, it'd be cool if Nintendo bought some of the Nintendo Land mini games to NSO as online player mini games. That'd be kind of cool. I've done on PS4. It's worth getting on PS5. Yes, I'd say it's probably even like, I have a feeling it's gonna be like on sale soon. I have a feeling. It just has that kind of energy to me that it's gonna be on sale. I'm checking now. Yeah, it's on sale. It's right now it's $40, so you can get it for $20 off. So if you want to get it, and that's on Amazon, by the way. So I'd say it's worth getting. I think the PS5 version of Until Dawn is really good. Like, it's on par. Like, it's as good as I mean, it's one of those things where it's like the differences are subtle. Like, it's like if you really liked it's one of those things. Well, it's got extra content in it too. So if you want the extra content, and if you're a really big fan of Until Dawn, then I'd definitely recommend it, because it's got extra stuff in it, too. Let's see, what's new with Hank? Well, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you what's new. You got to see the video. You got to see the video to know what's new, like what I've added to the whole Hank. Also, you got to watch the video. Let's see. Would THQ Nordic send you the Ghostly Edition to Titans? I feel like they could potentially, but I'm not sure, because I know, like, part of the thing is that, I could get something from them, but I know I've submitted some stuff to THQ Nordic recently. I haven't heard back about anything, 'cause, like, the company that we use, that people like writers and myself, whatever, we use for THQ Nordic, usually, well, I don't know. I'll have to check. Let's see. What else? I'm trying to think. Did you get a Cosmic Shake Special Edition? I did not. I actually never ended up getting. Obviously, I still have the BFBB one, but I never ended up getting the one for Cosmic Shake. I just don't think it ever went on sale. Cause I didn't want to spend, what was it, $150 on it? Let's see here. what was it called? The Cosmic Shake. Is it the BFF edition? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's $250. Not 150. It's 250. Yeah, I'm not spending $250 on that. I mean, maybe it's gone on sale, but oh no, it is 100. Wait, why is it more expensive on Xbox? Okay, it's 125 on Switch. Even still, like I'd probably pay like 70 for it, maybe, because what, you got like a $40 game, you know. My personal favorite Life is Strange game is the first game. I talk more about why. I don't want to go into a full review of it, but I talk more about why I like the first Life is Strange game most in that Life is Strange video. It's coming out Monday. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it's coming out Monday. Let me see. Hold on. Let me. 4 needs to be on Switch 2. It will be. Luigi Mansion 4 will be on Switch 2, 100%. Let me see. Actually, I'm trying to see if I want to go through. I want to kind of show you guys, because like now that we're so close, and this probably will be my last Chaturday until the. Because I think I'm going to do a Chaturday after, so it would be November 1st. So like the day after the Concepts Supercut comes out, that'll be like a commentary. So I'm trying to make sure. Ooh, I don't know why that's in my Luigi Mansion 4 folder. Let me move that. Move that to yes. That's right. There we go. Trying to make sure there's nothing spoilery here. Luigi Mansion is not on GameCube NSO yet, and it doesn't look like there's anything spoilery here, so I can actually show you guys this. I'll show you guys my my mess of and it doesn't look like everything is here, but oh, actually the cut ghost is here, so I can, you know what, let me show you guys this. I'll show you my folder of Luigi's Mansion 4 concepts, art, and stuff I've been working on. So let me show you guys this. Where is it here? So here you guys go. This is right here. You're looking at this is a site called PicMonkey, which is how I make my thumbnails and how I make a lot of my stuff. So this is all of the art here. I'm really trying to make sure there's nothing spoilery. No, this is far enough to where it's not spoilery. Yeah. So a lot of the, again, this is not meant to be here. This is a thumbnail from ages ago. I'll move that later. But yeah, so these are all my, like, a lot of my assets for certain things. So this is a new area that you will see later. This is one of my test thumbnails. This is another one of my test thumbnails. So, like, I'm working on thumbnail making. Like, it's crazy how close I am to being done with this project. There's the new logo. So this is the new logo. Edit image. This is the new logo that I've finalized. I'm gonna make the. Oopsies, I don't want that. I'm gonna make the background. Make the background black so you can see it better. So this is the new logo for the series that I obviously finalized. This is it's so exciting to have this now and to finally be like almost done. So yes, that's the logo. I'll make this transparent again in case I need to download that for some reason. See what else is here. This is an updated thing I needed to do. This is part of a new scene that's added. So like I said, I am adding new stuff. Like this Daisy thing, that's part of a new scene that's added. This gate's new. I mean, I have there's another gate. Where is it? The other one that I used in the where is it? Maybe it's not in this folder. Maybe it's in a different one where all my thumbnails are. Maybe I accidentally misplaced some of my stuff. But like, you know, like a lot of this stuff is new. There's the meditation room. Like there's so much stuff in here. I feel like there should be more stuff too. Like there's some. I'm trying to think of what you might have not seen. Like obviously this is from the teaser trailer. So is this. Well, that's from the TikTok I made. This is from the news. This is new. This is new. This is new. This is new. It's Harmony, obviously. Fire Elemental. So all this stuff is from the Portrait Ghost concept series that this stuff you've already seen. And obviously these are the ghosts. This was for TikTok. So this actually, I'll show you guys this. This is, at least I think this is the file. This is when, so I added a lot more detail to the mansion. Yeah, so I added a lot more. Like, you see all these, no, this might not be it. So, like, I added a lot more detail to the mansion as opposed to some of the older, hold on, is there a copy of the older mansion design? I don't think there is. Oh, and this is, so this shows some of the cut stuff. So I actually had originally, this is a cut piece of art that I just ended up not being happy enough with. So this is a cut ghost. So you guys get to see this. So for those of you who are here, you get to see this. This is a cut ghost. I forget what I named. I mean, this is cut from years ago. Like, this was originally going to be a ghost in, the 8-part series. So that was 2022. So this is 3 years old. This is meant to be a mixture of, like, the guy ghost from Luigi's Mansion 1. But, like, it's meant to... So, the thing with this ghost was going to be... Where ghost guy? Yeah. So this ghost, to kind of give you guys a little detail of what he originally was meant to be, his whole thing, oops, let me move it up so I won't center him. He was meant to be a ghost that, that flies around. Like, his whole thing, he was almost like a bird, where he, like, flew around the room, and his thing, he would kind of dive bomb you. And he wasn't a hard ghost, but he'd be kind of like a ghost that you had to, like, really, like, keep an eye on, because he'd be flying around the room. And obviously, like, you know, well, you have other ghosts coming after you, you know, like, so you have, you know, other ghosts. He's just, I should have put him, well, granted, to be fair, this is the artist who did this. You know, this ghost would be kind of flying around, you know, and he'd dive bomb you. That'd be the thing. That's kind of that's the pose he's doing. He's dive bombing. You know, and then you'd have to, while he's down, you have to, like, grab onto his mask and yank it off. Then he'd escape, but he'd get faster. So then when he's up, and then when he goes again, that's when you have to get him, because you can't really get him from the air. He's too high for you to strobe bulb. So when he's on the ground, that's when you strobe bulb him again, and then capture him. He's a more complex ghost. It's like a two-step thing. The first step is getting the mask off while he's down. Then in his second phase, when he goes down, that's when you'd actually be able to attack him. I don't know why I cut him. I think I cut him because I at the end of the day, I thought he was, because the thing is, right, he would have been the only ghost from my project that that was an actual true common ghost. Like, because you have the Shrieker, the Bomber, and the Stealer. The Shrieker only appeared in the hallways, same with the Bomber, and then the Stealer was a special common ghost. So this was going to be, like, the only, like, new common ghost that I had, that, you know, that was going to be part of it. But again, I don't really know why I cut him. I think it was just a matter of, I just didn't feel like he belonged. Like, you looked at the rest of the ghost, and he just kind of stood out a little bit. Which is fine, but I don't know. And then this room, like, my artist did this, obviously, and he was, like, you know, he's a Fiverr artist, so, like, you know, he didn't, like, I mean, it's not bad, but obviously this was a laundry room that was in the basement. Was it the basement or the cellar? Either the basement or the cellar. Well, let me look at the map. Are all the floors saved here? Because I have some stuff that's, like, in my regular, I have some of my Luigi Mansion 4 stuff in my regular folder, but I don't want to go through all that because there's a lot in there. That's the floor 1. Floor 1. Okay, yeah, no. All the other floors are part of the other folder. Well, to be fair, though, I've also downloaded a lot of them on my other computer. Let's see here. Surge. Yeah, Surge. Oh, yeah, and Surge, right, duh. So, well, yeah, Surge also is, a specialty ghost. Not like a common ghost that you find in all the rooms. Let's see here. You can add King Boo back being one of the kings of the Marvelous. Yeah, I didn't give King Boo much of a backstory in my concept series. I didn't really feel like he needed one. I feel like it's at the point where it's like when you're in the 4th game, I feel like giving the main villain a backstory, like an intricate backstory finally after 4 games, I'm like, I don't think it's needed. I also actually, while I have you guys here, I might as well get some thumbnail opinions, because like these are the 2 thumbnails. I mean, I'm going to be making a 3rd one. I wanted to get a good mix, like, because this thumbnail, I feel like the only problem with this thumbnail is that it's very busy. There's a lot going on in the thumbnail, but like I also wanted to include everything that's part of the video in it, right? So like I got the ghosts, you know, I got the common ghosts showing that there's returning and new. Excuse me, I got the human ghosts showing that the Harmony and Hank are going to be in this one. I got the King Boo with the portrait of Mario and Daisy. Got the Game Boy Horror Advance. I got the upgrade cartridges. Like, I feel like it's a very busy thumbnail, but it shows what needs to be showed. It shows that this video has everything in it. Spoiler of the courtyard, yeah. I mean, the courtyard, okay, I'll show it to you guys. Where is it? The courtyard is, it's part of the outside area. Like, it's literally nothing special at the moment. I mean, it's literally just, there's nothing really detail-wise that you can see here, but when you guys actually watch the video, you'll see where the courtyard comes into play. The not quite opaque Mario painting looks a bit weird. Which one? Well, that's the point. Is it supposed to be? Where is it? It's supposed to be like it's not like it's supposed to look. I tried my best to mimic the like when you're dark lighting something, the pictures that you can dark light. I tried to mimic that kind of style. I did my best. like you guys gotta be in mind as well. Like a lot of this stuff is like made by like, or not. I mean, obviously like the ghosts. Well, the ghosts they were designed by me. Like the Shrieker was designed by me. Harmony, Agony, they were designed by me. But I'm not the actual artist behind them. Like my artistic ability is not great. I have some like like, you know, the Game Boy Horror Advance I made myself. Like I just took like a render of a Game Boy Advance and I like edited it to make it look like, you know, like the Game Boy Horror Advance, you know. The Game Boy Horror cartridges I made by myself, the portraits I made by myself, and I took a render of King Boo and I made all of the experimental versions of the ghosts. I tinkered with the actual, like, if you go through the Common Ghosts episode and you see like the renders of the ghosts normally and then the experimental versions of them, I did all of the, you know, so it's not like top level quality stuff. It's just as good as I can do it. It's one of those things, it's so hard because it's another reason why it's taken me so long to do this. Because I'm not an expert on this. I'm not good at this kind of stuff. So for me, like, you know, I mean, video editing I'm getting better at, thankfully. But like graphic design, it's like, let me take you to, I'll take you to one of the rooms. Let me take you to the butler's closet as an example, right? This is from episode 1 of the Portrait Ghost Concepts. This is where Agony is, right? You can see on the right here all the different all the different pieces that are needed, like every single, the door, the picture frame, and the picture inside it, the candles, like all of this stuff is like stuff that I've tried, that I made. I put this together. I tried my best to make it look as good as it possibly could be. I tried to make, and this is not like Photoshop. The one thing you can't do in PicMonkey that you can do in Photoshop, but I don't want to spend the money in Photoshop, you can't really skew images properly. So I can't make like this door. I forget what I had to do to make it look like the door was actually kind of going against the wall. I think I had to literally go on Google Images and find a door that was slightly askew. Because like I can't take this door and take this edge and pull it out. Like it can only grow like this. So, and that's the thing, is like I'm always scared, like I hope people don't, like, because I know nowadays with like AI taking over everything, I don't want people to go into the comments of the video and think that the rooms specifically are AI, I mean, when you can clearly see, I've made all of these. All of this is me. Every single room. There's this room. Well, that's the copy. Is this the original? No, this isn't the original. Where's the original altar? Well, that's probably actually way towards the bottom, right? I don't know. It could be that. It could be in the other thing as well. I mean, the playroom, right? The playroom. I got like all the toys. I got the boxes. I got the auto. Like all of this. Like the amount. It's so weird. Like it's one of those things where it's like I feel bad for like spending too much time. I guess bragging. I guess is the right word to describe. Like all the effort that went into like every single room. Like, it's crazy. This room, I'm not proud of. I mean, because, like, look at this door. This is a horrible door. But, like, I had to show that, like, that's where I had that's where I had a hard time, right? Where this, over here on the left, there's a pantry there. Like, I wish the mouse was bigger so you guys could see a little bit better. But, like, there's a pantry here on this left side where, like, this wall is supposed to be further up than this wall where the stove and stuff is. So, it's one of those things where it's like, it does not look good, but it's the only way I was able to show that there's an actual other room there, and it's not all just one flat, thing. And, I know it looks like crap, but I tried. Like, it's like, when you're not an artist, it's so hard to, like here, like, you might be wondering, like, what the heck is this, right? Actually, I'm wondering that myself. Well, it looks like it's just missing the back wall texture, or the back wall thing. Like, see, look how much work I had to go in this room, because, like, I had to put these, like, these. Oh, I cut it. Okay, well, like, that's useless. But, like, you can kind of see, like, how much effort. Let me see if I can find another room. Well, here's the meditation room. You guys can see this. And like, I had to make. I think the meditation room specifically, I had to make a couple different versions of it. Because there's the version, this one, where the candles are not lit. And it's, the candles aren't lit. Then there's the version here where the candles are lit. There's, I swear there's a third version where, like, the yoga mats were rolled up, but I think that might be that. I have all my files mixed up, too. The dining room here. This one was really cool. What I liked about this one is I made this one, the aspect ratio isn't, like, 1080, because, like, I wanted to be able to, like, do, like, a shot here where, like, you see a ghost, like, doing something here, and then, like, you can cut to the other side of the room or something like that. Like, like, when you see, like, the room, like, you might see it, like, this, you might see some things cut off, but, like, there's a whole, like, the whole room is here. Let's see, what else is there? Like, this is so fun, actually. I didn't think this was going to be, like, interesting to show. Oh, I updated. So, stupid thing, get out of my way. You guys might remember that this was here. This is the first floor map, as you guys know. For each concept episode, these would be taken out. Like, you guys probably remember that if you watch the concept series. But I updated the map. So now, the first floor map looks like this. So now, we have the outside. Because before, I don't know why I didn't do this. Well, I think because originally, I just had the map of the interior of the mansion. Now I have the exterior as well. So I have, like, the backyard and the courtyard. So the courtyard, you saw a little bit of. Like, there's, really good explored. That's fair. You did a great job on all the rooms. In fact, you made yourself too. Yeah, like, there are some rooms I didn't make myself. I'll openly admit that. Like, the laundry room, well, the laundry room didn't even get shown. Obviously, I didn't make the mansion. EGAD's lab, I didn't make myself. This is like, I think my favorite thing that my artist did. I love EGAD's lab here. Though, I think, when he originally sent me EGAD's lab, I don't know if I have the original file. I'd have to look on my other computer. But, all these screens, I think they were blank. I think all these screens, except for this one, were blank. Because I think I made it so, like, I wanted to add my own stuff here to go along with what I think would be in the game. And then I wanted this screen to just be a cute little Easter egg to, you know, to EGAD's previous inventions. Like, you have the Poltergust G00, you have Flood, the Poltergust 5000, the paintbrush. So it's like, I thought this would be, like, just a cool little nod to EGAD's previous inventions. And then obviously EGAD I just superimposed here. But originally it was like EGAD and Luigi talking in here with the EGAD render that you see in the thumbnail. Or I shouldn't say render, the EGAD art. I'm trying to think. So this is new. This is, you'll see more of this. This is something that's new that got added into the music episode. I don't think the bathroom, funny, I think this is cut. Or no, I think the bathroom, I'm trying to remember if the bathroom made it in to the Poltergust episode, or the Poltergust series. I don't know if it did. I think it, like, I think, cause obviously, like, this room, like, this room is horrible. Like, this room looks so bad. Like, look at this wall. Oh, I flattened it, too. Why did I flatten it? I don't know why I did that. But, like, you can see, like, the wall over here looks horrible. But I think it was literally just, like, in a split-second scene. Like, literally a split-second scene in the Concept series. See here. This I think was from my community feed. I made like a community post about something. But like you can see here, like I had made like this is how I did the experimental version. I'd added a texture. Oh, did I flatten it again? I'd do that. So, or no, I couldn't have flattened it. Oh no, I had an overlay. Right, this one had a. Is there no texture to this one? I don't know, but like obviously, like I did this and I don't know, like it's just so weird. Like, cause this obviously this is old. Like I did this a while. Ooh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to hit the mic. I did this a while ago. But like it's so weird. Like this is like, and like this isn't even everything. Like this is from my multiplayer episode. This is from the Poltergust episode. These. So if you remember the Poltergust episode, these were the things that like in the machine, though they slid across. Like that's how much work this is. This is like an individual moving piece from this. Whereas like I had to make this wall transparent so that I could have that piece slide in and look like it was like part of the machine. Like this was so much work. It's so weird, like how much, and look at all the individual pieces on this one. These screens I ripped from the lab. So this part of the lab I made myself, as you can tell by the low quality. Like these are all screens from the lab downstairs. Where's EGAD? Why is there a? Oh, I think I just slid him off. He's probably something from the episode, whatever. Like it's so weird, like. This project is going to be done. It's going to be out and like completed in 2 weeks. Like this has been such a labor of love. Oh wait, here, look, hold on. So this is the thing coming down from the lab. Hold on a second. Let me. I'm gonna undo all of this, by the way, so don't think I'm ruining the thing. Firstly, let me unerase it. Because I literally took this. From this. Apply that. Let me push this to the forward. Or to the front, sorry. To the forward. So yeah, so I added the toad, I think, and then like yeah, that's the original. God, like, no, just undo all that. Idea, please do. I think it's good. It looks good. In my DX video is perfect. Should be an actor. Thank you. I told Riders, so Riders gave me a script for that, and I was like, I kept to the script. I just did a little bit of ad-libbing. I added my own little spunk to it. So I'm glad you guys liked it, because like I made it way more, I think I made it way more cheesy than Riders had intended. But I told him that. I sent the video to Riders before he uploaded it for approval, because obviously I edited it too. So I sent it to him for approval, and he said he loves it. So I'm glad it all worked out. So it's perfect in you. Thank you. Let's see here. Goes to show how much effort went to these videos. Yeah, like it's crazy. Like, because I obviously like would get some negative comments too about the series. You know, like I got negative comments. Like, and it would get to me sometimes because of how much work I put into it. You know, just like the amount of effort that like all of this was in a lot of ways. But at the same time, it's like I feel like just like it's one of those sort of things like as a creator, when you do a project like as ambitious as something like this, people sometimes just don't see how hard like a lot of this stuff is to do, especially for someone who isn't experienced with it, like in it, like I am, like I'm not. So it's you know, it's been a labor of love, but I am glad that it's almost done. I feel like maybe this will give people a little context. I know, like, you know, especially like when I had stopped working on it for a bit, you know, and people were wanting episode 6 and 7 of the Portrait Ghost concepts. You know, people were like, why'd you stop doing this? Why'd you stop doing this? Like, you know, why aren't you doing these anymore? And people even asking now, like, will you do more after the supercut? I think you guys can see why I don't want to do it anymore. Like, once and that's another reason why, like, I didn't add more ghosts or anything like that. Because it's good. Maybe it'll sound lazy, but I just didn't want to. Like, it's like one of those things where if I did more, I just wouldn't have as much fun with it. Like, when I originally did all of this, when I made all of this stuff originally, or particularly the older stuff, obviously, like the original ghosts, the original everything, I had like so much fun doing it. But now where it's like I feel like I'm making it out of obligation. Let me see what it looks like. Like, look how freaking... Let me unlock all these layers. Hold on, I think this is the original file. Keep that one in. Let me delete. Yeah, this is the original mansion design. This is the original image I got. And I was like, you know what? I want to add more detail to it. So I went in and I added like the grass texture. I added textures in the trees. Like, this is all stuff I did on my own. Like, I made it more detailed. I added freaking doorknobs and textures to both doors. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's really remembering all the effort. But you know what? At the end of the day, it was worth it. It really was worth it. It was worth all the frustration. Like, because if you guys remember, the original reason I stopped doing... Yeah, I'm going to switch back, and I'm going to switch back to the original reason why I stopped with the concept series, like, back then, or like back in 2023 when I didn't finish episodes 6 and 7, was because of the fact that I was having a lot of editing issues. I was having issues because it is a very intense, at least for my computer at the time, it was a very intense edit. Getting some of those episodes done was a real pain. Just from the standpoint of it would take ages to render. When I would watch it back, it would stutter and not do correctly. it had an issue where like things turned red and things weren't loading properly. It was just so frustrating to edit. And then like something happened and like the episodes I was working on got deleted. And from there, I was like, you know what? I just need to take a step back from this. Like, I was just so done. I'm also looking, if you guys are wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm looking through my files to see if I have anything else that should have been in the Luigi Mansion 4 project section, but I'm not seeing anything yet. Well, this is all... let me see. This is all... God, I'm going into Zack Pack show stuff now. Jesus Christ. It's crazy just how much stuff I've done. There's gonna be... Wow, there's a cut series. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta stop myself. I'm going to be doing an anniversary stream. Ooh, that's work. I'm gonna delete that because that's gonna dox me if I accidentally show that on stream. It's on stream at some point. I'm gonna delete that. God. Yeah. Oh, there's Waluigi with the poltergeist. Hold on. I'll show you guys this. Hold on. Where is it? Here. Like, even this. Look at this. Got Waluigi. So, so the original model that was given to me was Waluigi with, because I wanted one of the other characters, because like I was doing the episode of, the multiplayer episode, you know, I was doing the episode, where I was like, I think this is where you can utilize other Mario characters for like the Scarescaper mode. And I was like, okay, well, I got this, you know, I commissioned someone to do a Waluigi render for me with the poltergeist. And I was like, well, I need it to look more like the Poltergeist Ultima, so I literally just, like, put some, like, some of the stickers and the elemental metals. So, it's so weird looking back at this. I mean, I haven't looked at this file in a couple years since I worked on it originally. God. So weird. So. Alright, I think you guys have seen enough of that. You guys have seen enough of the concept series. I gave a lot out there. Move this back, okay. How old is Harmony? You will see. What do you think of seeing the first ever trailer for Luigi Mansion on GameCube? Just wondering, I thought it was Man of Medan. Man of Medan's a good game. Luigi's Mansion, the first ever one, like the beta trailer, was pretty sick. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else about the series I needed to say before. I guess I can use this time. Hold on, let me pull up, guys, hold on, I gotta pull this off the side here. Hey there, Miles, how are you doing? I'm gonna show you guys this, and this is a shameless plug, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, it needs to happen because I want more people to see it. So this is Tantrum.com. This is my merch store provider, and I wanted to show you my little shop because there's some Luigi's Mansion 4 specific things on here that I wanted you guys to see in case you haven't done so. There's this Luigi shirt. That's another portrait ghost that I did. I love this shirt. I don't think I... Do I have... I think I have one on me. I love this shirt so much. It's got Luigi in the front pocket. It's a Luigi Mansion 4 concept shirt. It's got the old art in the back, a little throwback art for those of you who remember it. It's meant to be kind of half a Luigi Mansion 4 shirt and then half like a throwback shirt, but it's also got the bomber on there. So you got the bomber, you got Luigi. Love this shirt. And my water bottle with all the Portrait Ghost designs on it. I have it's freaking huge. If you are a water guzzler, this is a good one for you. Tantrum have been really, really good to me and made all this merch for me. And obviously there's all the logo merch stuff too. But I wanted to plug the Luigi's Mansion 4 stuff specifically. Yeah. So. Woo. Let's see here. Shame teach you did not get Clancy Brown for rehydrated after shake. Well, I mean, I think with rehydrated, I feel like they could have gotten Clancy Brown, but they wanted to keep it like authentic and like can I get it? I am debating re-releasing the soundtrack. I did have the soundtrack released at one point, but I am thinking of re-releasing it. So, hey there, Luigi Power Star, how are you? And then yeah, so I think with rehydrated, I think Purple I just wanted to keep it authentic to the original, which I get. Like, I'm not upset that they didn't get Clancy Brown for rehydrated. Let me see. Regeneration 4 concepts here, really fun to watch. Yeah, it's gonna be weird. Like, because obviously, like I said, I've been working on this series for like 5 years on and off. So, like, it's gonna be weird not to be working on it anymore after. I mean, obviously, I took my breaks and all that, but knowing that like I'm not gonna have it anymore, like, or I'm not gonna be working on it or looking forward to working on it anymore, it's gonna feel weird. But I'm sure that, like, in some capacity, right? Like, I will say this, even though obviously, like, once the Supercut is out, Luigi Mansion 4, I mean, obviously, like, if Luigi Mansion 4 comes out, obviously there's gonna be no more Luigi Mansion 4 concepts. But I will say, like, just because the Luigi Mansion 4 concept series is about to be done, and, like, I won't be doing any more for it, it also doesn't mean that, like, for example, right, when Luigi Mansion 4 does get announced, I might still do something like I did for Luigi's Mansion 3, where I look at the trailer for Luigi Mansion 4, whatever it may be, and look at some of the rooms and some of the way I see they're taking the game, a direction they're taking the game, and I might still go, okay, let me look at what they're doing, and I can make portrait ghosts that can fit the setting. Like, that could be something I still do, right? It wouldn't be as involved as because I did a video like that for Luigi Mansion 3, where I looked at the rooms, I looked at how everything seemed to be laid out, and I made some portrait ghosts. That's where Arthur, Maestro, and Jasmine, that's where those three were originally crafted. None of them are part of the Luigi Mansion 4 concept series. I think Maestro was, actually. No, Maestro wasn't. No, I don't think he was. Is he? No, I don't think he was. But those three, because I know some that I originally had for my Luigi's Mansion 3 predictions, like, or concepts, ended up becoming part of Luigi's Mansion 4. I'm trying to remember which ones, though. I'm trying to remember, was it Doc? Was his name Doc? Oh my god, I've made so many freaking ghosts, I can't even remember all their names. Was it Doc? I think Chad might have. I honestly don't remember. But like, you know, so I could still do stuff like that again. Plus, also, being done with the Luigi Mansion 4 concept series, I'm going to be working on different concept series. Like, I'm going to be, I think I mentioned this before, I've picked back up my Mario Party one. It's been on hold until I complete this, because I don't want to do too much at once. But I'm going to be doing the Mario Party one again. And I've already reached out to someone in regards of redrawing some of those old board designs and tweaking them and altering them. So that's something I'm looking forward to doing. It doesn't feel as necessary now because Mario Party is like back to like the way it was before. But being done with the Luigi's Mansion 4 concept series does give me more freedom to do other things. Now, mind you, the Mario Party concept video, no, it's not going to be a series, it's going to be a video that I do for Mario Party. At least I think. It depends on how much I end up doing for it. it won't be as grand and as, like, if any concept series I do in the future, like the Mario Party one that I'm going to be working on again soon, it's not going to be anywhere near as complicated and convoluted. Like, you saw how much work I put into the Mario Party one. It's not going to be, or sorry, the Luigi's Mansion one. It's not going to be anywhere near as intricate as that. But I am excited to get working on those again. It has been super fun doing Luigi's Mansion, but I am excited to move on to other things too. Let's see here. Do you have any idea what you're doing? Gives you further relief or don't know yet? I'm not too sure yet. Did you get a review code for Rehydrated? I did not. That was before I was cool enough with THQ Nordic to get review copies from them. But it's just but now it's like, yeah. How would you react if Nintendo saw you into Luigi Mansion 4 concepts and took all your ideas and made it into an actual game? I would be happy with that. Like, a lot of people would be like, oh, they didn't give me credit. They didn't give me credit. They just took my ideas and didn't give me... I would be happy with it. I wouldn't care if I didn't get an ounce of credit. Because A, the internet would know. And then B, like, for me, like, that's what I want out of a Luigi Mansion game. I want the spooky mansion again. I want all these different human ghosts inhabiting the mansion that you come across. Like all the, obviously the ideas that I have for Luigi's Mansion are the things that I want to see. So if Nintendo took it and didn't credit me, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. I'd be happy to be like, oh my god, this means there's going to be a Luigi's Mansion game that I really want to play. I wouldn't care. And if they did credit me, that's even better. Like, inspiration taken from Zack Pack. That'd be cool. Like, you kidding me? That'd be awesome. But this is something I will say. Actually no. I'll say that to later. Sometimes the tide, do you think we'll see Constray go and swim to Patrick's brother's house? I don't think we're gonna see that. Zach, you're the best. Thank you, Eric. I like the idea of Hibernation Sandy boss fight. That boss fight looks intense. That boss fight looks sick. The Hibernation Sandy one, it looks absolutely freaking sick. And I can't wait. I'm so excited to play Titans of the Tide. It's looking really promising. I think, honestly, from what I've seen of Titans of the Tide and from what I played of the demo, I think I'm going to like Titans of the Tide better than I like Cosmic Shake. Like, Cosmic Shake was good. But I do think Titans of the Tide does look better. It has a more interesting story, in my opinion. It's got, obviously, you got the moves from Cosmic Shake, but more added on to it. The side quest with all the different characters looks more interesting. It's just looking like such a well-crafted game. I feel like Rehydrated crawled so that Cosmic Shake could walk, so that Titans of the Tide could run. That's how I'm looking at things. It's just all looking like super promising, in my opinion. It looks super promising. Let's see. Sorry, I have to do something real quick. Do you see they patched up Titans of the Tide demo? I didn't see that they patched it. Then please credit check. The DLC for the SpongeBob movie will be. I mean, I think the DLC for Titans of the Tide. I mean, one is based on Plankton and one's based on the movie. I think the movie one is going to be just like levels based on the movie, which I think would be really, really cool. But I also think that the Plankton one is going to be like something where like Plankton's the villain. I'm interested to see how involved this DLC is actually going to be, because like what? It's $10 each for the DLC, so I'm not expecting as much. Like, I'm thinking like maybe a level or maybe two and a boss fight. I mean, even if it's just one level and a boss fight, I still think that's pretty cool. Mario Galaxy the movie. I'm excited for that movie. It's looking pretty promising. Will this be the last time we ever see your Portugal's ideas or mentions about them? For Luigi Mansion 4, yes. I think once I've put out this supercut, this movie of a supercut, I think it's going to be the last time I really do it. I feel like, I mean, like, I feel like once, like, the last 2 portrait ghosts are out there, I feel like the project, like, I mean, I've watched over my video, like, a couple times now, and, like, I'm still tweaking things. But I feel like the project now just feels complete. It feels like, what? There are 15 to 20 different portrait ghosts in the series. You get what I think the intro could be, what the outro could be, the final boss, the different events, all the floors, all the intricacies. I feel like the concepts feel complete. Once this video's out, once you guys see it, once it's done, I feel like it's just a good, it's a great finisher. It's a great, complete, this is it. Like, I don't think doing, like, to do any more for it, I feel like would just be dragging it out and just, like, I feel like it's at the point where it's like, I feel like if I do any more for it, then it would just ruin what I've already done. Because at this point, I don't know how much more I could really milk from the ideas that I have. Like, the only thing I can think of, and it's something I have debated doing, and it's something I might still do in the future. It's not something I'm going to shoot down the idea to, but the only thing I think I could really explore is the whole, like, the Lucky mystery. I could, like, detail, like, I could create my own mystery. Like, it is something I have debated on doing, where it's like a Lucky murder mystery series, where I create the death of Lucky, and, like, I create a story around Lucky, and then, like, I do, like, an episode on all the suspects, and then at the end, I reveal who the actual murderer is, like, what ghost actually did it. I need a tissue. And that's something I might still return to. Because being honest, I love a good murder mystery. And I feel like it would do well. I feel like if I did a murder mystery series with Lucky, I feel like it would do well. Because of the fact that it's Luigi's Mansion 4 related, and it ties to the game, or to the concepts. But that would require equally as much work as this concept, because I'd have to create new rooms, I'd have to create new ghosts, I'd have to create so much stuff. So, you know, I for now, I'm gonna say I'm gonna leave the Luigi Mansion 4 concepts to rest once I'm done. Let's see. Do you like Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem because of Luigi's Mansion? Yes. Mystery is so not bothered, but you have to the times on current to the consoles only. I think so. I know, like, a lot of people were saying. I know one person was, like, saying in my live stream last week that, like, you know, so many people don't have a PS5 because of, you know, financial reasons, which is completely understandable. But it is at the point where it's like, because there are so many people, like, right, you hear a lot of people nowadays, like, saying there's no reason to own a new console, like a PS5 or an Xbox Series, whatever. But then they'll also say, well, why isn't this coming out on PS4, Xbox One? And to me, it's just like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Like, they're trying to give you a reason to get the new console by making this exclusive to the new console. Like, that's kind of the point. Like, these game companies, at some point, you gotta move on from the last generation. Like, specifically, like, if you want to keep the old system and don't want the new system, fine, but you can't complain when a new game isn't gonna come out on the old hardware. Like, at some point, that's not on the game desk. For the first 2 years, the new console's out, fine. Makes sense. But there's a point where it's like, the game companies have to move on because there's new hardware, they want to be able to push things a little bit more. So they can't focus on the old hardware. Now, if they did, right? If they did focus on trying to downgrade it for the PS4 and Xbox One, then you'd have a Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated Switch Edition problem, right? Where the game isn't optimized, it doesn't run well. Like, you have that issue, and then people would complain that they're not optimizing, and it would just create a whole load of issues for THQ Nordic that they don't want to focus on. Any more Mario Tennis Fever videos? I don't have anything planned at the moment. I'm waiting for Nintendo to just drop another trailer, because I'm assuming we're gonna get one probably in like the November time. I'm assuming, because the game comes out in February, they're going to be dropping like what we got. Well, maybe not. Well, they have to put out another trailer soon, I feel like. I don't think there's going to be a direct anytime soon, so I think they're going to like put another trailer out there at some point, hopefully soon. So we shall see. Let's see, Mark Hamill's Dutchman. Are you happy or sad? I'm not upset, or I mean, here's the thing, right? Like the original Dutchman voice is in Titans of the Tide, so I think that's pretty cool. That, you know, even though the original Dutchman voice isn't in the movie, he's gonna be in Titans of the Tide. And like for the new movie, I actually am kind of excited for the new movie. The new movie looks interesting, so I actually probably will watch the new movie. But yeah, I mean, I PS5, yeah, that's right. The PS5 is freaking 5 years old now. It's so weird to think that the PlayStation 5 has been out as long as it has been. I mean, I just got my PlayStation 5. Last thing is I might be selling my Xbox, because I don't need both an Xbox Series and a PS5. I mean, the only reason I got a PS5 was because of Until Dawn. Like, Xbox has been my main console of play since the original, right? And then I've also had a Nintendo console. Like, I never really had a PlayStation. My brother had a PlayStation because he liked, you know, the PlayStation stuff. So now it's like I have two. I have an Xbox Series X and a PS5. It's like I don't need both. So I'm thinking about selling my Xbox because there's no exclusives that I want on it, which is crazy because I've always been an Xbox fan. So I'm like, what if, I mean, I could sell my Xbox, but I got so many, where are they? Like, there's so many games, like, up there for the Xbox, like, I could sell them, trade all of them in, and get the games I want back on PlayStation. But the next thing is that I'm just keeping the PlayStation because of Until Dawn, but I mean, like, that's an exclusive that I like, so it's like, I don't know. Best horror game? I mean, there's loads of different, I mean, I don't want to say what the best horror game is. My favorite one is Until Dawn. But would I say it's objectively the best one? I mean, Silent Hill 2 is really good, both the original and the remake. I mean, I haven't played the remake yet, but I know the remake's really good. The original I loved. I mean, listen, you guys, I'm so excited about Resident Evil Requiem. I want to cover that game so badly. Resident Evil Requiem is like the game I want to cover, but I'm nervous about covering it because I have a feeling it's not going to do well, like, on the channel. Let's say Until Dawn actually did shockingly well when I was covering that game. Like, I actually got some decent views for the Until Dawn coverage I did. So maybe Resident Evil Requiem wouldn't be bad, especially if I come at it from the Switch 2 angle. I've never played Manhunt. I've not played Manhunt. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream in a couple minutes. So get any last minute things you want to talk about in. Oh, something I mentioned this earlier. Cause I have a feeling some people might ask about it. No one will probably ask about it. So for those of you who know, I used to I don't know if I want to say it now because in case, because I haven't heard from Nintendo in a hot minute. Earlier this year, late last year and earlier this year, I was working with them a bit. I got I got to go to a private event with them for Mario and Luigi Brothership. I got a review copy of Mario and Luigi Brothership. Got Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. Like, they did all that stuff, and then all of a sudden it's been radio silence from them. And I communicated with one of my reps, saying like, hey, like, I haven't heard from you guys in a while. This is back in like July of this year, like June or July of this year. I was like, I haven't heard from you guys in a while. Like, keep me in mind. Luigi Mansion 4 movie. I don't want to do that because it's a misleading title. I did not get a Mario Kart World or Bonanza review code, unfortunately. So I'm wondering, it's a thing where I'm wondering if, because like I know Nintendo, I was looking through my channel for like all the content I released this year, like specifically this year, and I'm like, what could I have released this year that Nintendo didn't like enough to where they're not going to work with me anymore? And I have a feeling it's my Luigi's Mansion 4 concept series. Because it feels like they didn't really go back and watch anything from... I mean, because if they did, they wouldn't have partnered with me before. Because I did the Mario Party Madnesses, which is all modded Mario Party. I did all this stuff before. But I'm wondering if the Luigi's Mansion 4 concept series is something where they did not like, or they looked at it and they're like, oh, that's a little... I mean, the thing is, though, everything well, not necessarily, because some of the music is remix versions of Luigi's Mansion music, and obviously I've made Luigi, which is literally a ghost version of Luigi. So, yeah, I have a feeling Nintendo didn't like me doing a Luigi Mansion 4 concept, but then, you know what? You guys like it, right? Like, at the end of the day, if Nintendo doesn't like me doing it, but it's for you guys anyways, like if that was a thing, right? If Nintendo had, well, actually, I don't know. Like, if Nintendo, what if Nintendo had said to me, like, hey, we want to continue working with you, but you cannot do this Luigi's Mansion 4 concepts thing anymore. I don't even know what I would say to that. Like, I don't even know what I would say to that. Like, because, like, Luigi Mansion 4 concept, it's my baby. Like, it's a project that I've worked on for so long. It's a fan project. And, I mean, like, I guess I technically monetize off of it, like, because ad revenue, and some people have donated towards the project. So I guess technically I have monetized it. Like, hold on, I'm gonna look up this. Maybe I shouldn't say how much I've made off of the. Maybe I shouldn't. I shouldn't like say how much I make off my videos. I shouldn't do that. But I can't help but be curious. Yeah, it's negligible. It's negligible. I mean, okay, being real. Episode 1, well, episode 1 too. Episode 1 of the series, not the Portrait Ghost concept, but the series, this one. I made about $50, which isn't bad. Isn't bad. But like, I am technically monetizing off of Nintendo's properties. Well, I mean, that's what content creation is. We're monetizing, like, if I made a review on Mario and Luigi Brothership, I'm getting ad revenue from it. But then I am taking their properties and transforming them. I don't know. I must have made Daddy Nintendo upset. Let's see. After the Supercut for Luigi Mansion 4, will Harmony and Hank have their episodes like previous Portrait, or will they only... They're going to be exclusive to the Supercut. They're just going to be... Because... So, okay, here's a little insight to, have a good one, DRP. Here's a little insight to the Supercut. All of the Portrait Ghost episodes, the ones that are already out, and as well as Harmony and Hank, they're all combined, and they're in kind of the middle of the Supercut. And for each of the episodes, I've cut the intros and the outros of those videos. Because we don't need to hear, thank you guys for watching, see you in the next part a bunch of times, right? So I've cut all the intros and outros of the Supercuts, of the Portrait Ghost episodes, and I'm putting them together. Bye, Eric. So basically what I'm doing with Harmony and Hank, I'm just creating the middle sections. I'm not doing the intro, I'm not doing the outro, I'm just doing the middle sections, and then they're going to be in with the rest of them. So they're not going to be uploaded as standalone videos because I'm not making them as standalone videos. I'm making them specifically, or I've made them specifically for the Supercut, if that makes sense. But I guess this is where I could probably stop things. I've been going for about an hour and a half, so this has been a decently length Chaturday. So remember, tomorrow I'm going to be streaming Dying Light: The Beast. So stay tuned for that, because I actually really liked the original Dying Light, and The Beast is like a follow-up of the original, so I'm actually kind of excited to play it. And then I will be playing Zombie U this week, during the week. I think I actually might stream the whole game, because I really do like that game. If not, I'll stream at least probably 2 streams of it, so. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Hopefully you enjoyed, and until next time, I will see you all in the next one.